But so far, walking out here, I mean, it's freezing. Everybody's in like...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Everybody's in like full clothes and everything. Doesn't feel that bad out. They thought that was pretty funny. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Voss Talks. Today's on the vlog day. I'm probably just gonna put a hat on. No need to fix this. But today has come. It's been a day that I've been super pumped about. January 12th, and it finally snowed, guys. Yeah, I'm super pumped. You guys know I usually hate the cold. But lately I've been learning about this guy, Wim Hof, where he can climb Mount Everest in just his shorts and nothing else. And he takes students that do it with him. Oh, hell no! So I've been very interested in the cold lately. I've been taking like cold showers at the gym, after the sauna. And then I figured today, since it's snowing, might as well do some crazy shit on that. So you guys will see, stay tuned. There's gonna be some crazy stuff going on today. But also, I've had a lot of questions about stories on Instagram. Like, basically, what is the proper, like, what should you be posting in your stories? And there's no one answer, so we'll get into that in this video too. Stay tuned, roll the intro. Back when it used to snow a lot in Chicago, it was clutch having a truck that has four-wheel drive, but this is the first time it snowed all year. Actually, it did snow like lightly one time before this. But today, as I said in the previous shot before the intro, I'm gonna be doing some crazy shit today. And I came over to Swallow Cliff right here, and as a little experiment, I'm just gonna try out the Wim Hof breathing method. So I'm gonna keep the Instagram content coming. So we're gonna be learning about stories today, but also if you guys want me to make more videos kind of about like not only about the Wim Hof breathing method, but if you want me to like make videos about like other like growth type things that I've been doing in my life, leave a comment below and I'll be happy to do that. I'm going up there shirtless. I'm gonna sit up there for like 5 minutes, take some pictures, do the breathing method. But you can do the breathing method while you do stuff. So I'm not gonna be like sitting there like meditating or some shit. I might do it for like a picture, but I'll probably be doing the breathing method while I'm getting like video and other stuff like that. And then I know some people are gonna see this video and be like, what the hell are you doing, Austin? Why are you going up at the top of the hill shirtless? Like, it's freezing cold outside and there's a ton of snow. What I have to say to you is just chill. You need to chill. The number one reason why I'm doing this video is because I really support what Wim Hof is like doing, and I'd like to use my platform to give him a little bit of extra exposure, and it just gives me something fun to do and talk about with you guys. So if you guys like this content, make sure you give it a like, subscribe, and then when you do subscribe, hit that bell icon so that way you'll be notified every time that I release a new video. You know, YouTube, when you subscribe to something, it doesn't always show you what you subscribe to. It might show you like other recommended videos. So if you click that bell, you'll always be notified every time that I release a new video. And I release a new video like once a week, maybe. The notifications aren't going to be like ridiculous. It's just like once every week and a half. And yeah, with that being said, this video is to bring more exposure to the Wim Hof method. So I encourage you, after watching this video, go look it up on YouTube. There's a video by Carmichael that I like that I'll link below. And then that one's about 20-30 minutes maybe. And then there's another one with Joe Rogan and Wim Hof, and it's like an interview type thing on Joe Rogan's podcast, the Joe Rogan Experience. And I'll also link that below. But the Joe Rogan podcast it's a like 2 hour 45-minute podcast. So I listened to most of it. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to about like 2 hours worth, and I was like, all right, I gotta go to sleep. It was like late at night. But if you guys feel like watching that, I'll link that below, and I'll link the Carmichael 20 to 30 minute video that pretty much explains everything you need to know. So if you guys want to check out the Wim Hof breathing method and like try it out for yourselves, it's considered like a meditation, and it's also cured like crazy diseases. And there are people who have like asthma and breathing problems and blood problems. It's allowed them to climb Mount Everest with Wim Hof with only their shorts on. So it's not only like a one-hit wonder type thing. Everybody can do this, says Wim Hof. So let's see if I could do it. I've been practicing it in my house, like in cold showers and stuff, for the past month. Say let's take it up a notch. I've been waiting for snow like this, so this is perfect. Thank you, Wim, for sharing your breathing method with me. I really appreciate it. And I love the approach you're going with it about helping people. That is what everybody needs to be focused on, is helping people. When you focus on helping people, you're going to make money. It's just a byproduct of, you know, being a good human. So if you're trying to get rich in 2019, think about helping people. That's my tip of the day. So let's get into this. Instagram stories 2019. All right, first we're gonna talk about the Instagram stories and how you should be using them in 2019, and then we'll skip on over to up the hill. Then once we get up the hill, I'll maybe talk a little bit more about the Instagram stories, and then I'll do the Wim Hof method. So let's get it. All right, let's talk the 3 Instagram story strategies that I've seen. The first one, I see people using polls all the time. And what they do with those polls, like they'll ask questions about their business that if people answered yes to the question, they'll probably be interested in buying your services. So then they'll hit up everyone who clicked yes, and then they'll send them like a free trial or something. That's a great way to utilize your stories. The second way is vlogging, and a great page that I've seen that utilizes vlogging in their stories is Allison.Gannon. It's right here. And yeah, check her out. She makes like really good vlogging stories, so if you're interested in learning how to do vlogs in your stories, she's like the GOAT, you know. And then number 3 I've seen is direct selling, so people just only promoting their products, and it's like very clear. They're like, swipe up, we want you to do this. And that doesn't really work out too well for them. All right, so the best way that you could be using stories is utilizing all 3 of those. So use polls in your stories about your services. So ask like a common question, and then do like yes or no, or this and this, and then send certain things to certain people. Like if you have a freebie about why they should be interested in your product, send that to all the people who said no. And then if you have like a 2-week trial, send that to people that said yes. But yeah, check that out. Doesn't that look pretty sweet? That's Swallow Cliff in Illinois. All right, but yeah, if you're gonna be doing Instagram stories, I would use, if you wanna do them correctly, I would use all 3 versions. So I would do polls. I would have where people could ask you questions, do that. You just want as much engagement, because your stories are such a great place to develop a relationship with your audience. And that's where vlogging really comes in. When you vlog on your stories, that's where people can really get to know you, especially if you do it every day. That's how people get to know you. And then once people get to know you, they don't have to like question if you're trying to scam them or something. They like know that you're looking out for them. So you won't have to sell your product as hard at all. You'll just have to like offer it, and then they'll be like, oh my God, Austin, I can't believe that you're recommending this product. Better grab the tripod. But yeah, I see a lot of people also using stories completely wrong, and I'm gonna be like completely open about this. I am one of these people that use Instagram stories wrong. On my personal page at least, I just don't use the stories correctly on there. I know I should be vlogging like I am right here, but I just don't ever do it. I don't know. I try to stay off Instagram as much as possible because I'm already on there a lot. So I try to like limit myself, or else I'll just get stuck on Instagram all day. But my way of posting stories is just like kind of posting like a picture, a random picture, and then like of what I'm doing like throughout the day with like a little caption. And that doesn't let your audience really get to know you at all.
Watch out!
All right, my phone died, so now we're onto the big camera taking videos. But basically what I was saying was, sorry, I'm going up these stairs right now. Basically what I was saying was, some people do Instagram stories pretty wrong, in my opinion. And I'm one of those people that do them wrong. I just kind of post random like pictures with a caption in my stories throughout the day, and that's the extent of how much I use them. I'll put like a swipe up if I'm doing like an affiliate offer or something. But usually I just post pictures with a caption in my stories, so I don't really use them correctly. So what you're gonna wanna do, instead of just putting like swipe ups and direct sales like that mixed in with pictures throughout your day. Ooh, one sec. Whew. All right, let's take a look at the view. Whew. It's beautiful out. So, yeah, with this on, once I take off my clothes, it's gonna be, I don't know, might be cool, might not be. But instead of just doing like random pictures in your stories with captions and then swipe ups for the people who don't want to do like vlogs every day, instead, hold on, I gotta take a seat right here. Whew. Nah, first I gotta take a look at this view again. But what you could be doing instead of that is directing people to freebies, like they're called tripwires actually, that's the technical term, but you can create like free PDFs with info and allow people to download them in exchange for their email. And then once you get their email, then you can send them like sales offers and like discounts and stuff like that. Yeah, so keep all the selling in your emails and not your story. Pulling down is much more sketch. I feel like I'm gonna slip. Oh, I guess that's why this is why this handy dandy railing is here. But yeah, I'm going to run and get the light, and I'm gonna do the Wim Hof challenge. And after the Wim Hof challenge, there's gonna be a bonus tip. Once I get to Starbucks, I'm gonna start editing this, but I'm gonna save the bonus tip for when I'm at Starbucks. And the bonus tip is about how to get more viewers for your Instagram stories. So if you're interested in that, make sure you watch till the end. I'm just trying not to fall down these stairs right now. All right, gloves are coming off, jacket's coming off, scarf's coming off, pants are staying on. And then I'm gonna hike up there. One sec, the lens is all foggy. Okay, and then I'm gonna hike up there, and I'm gonna get a pic right up there. Here we go. What I'm testing is the Wim Hof breathing method. For those who missed that, I mean, I don't know how you would miss that if you watched up until this point. But basically, it's when you take a deep breath like I just did, breathe it out, and then as soon as you like feel like your lungs are fully depressed or compressed, however you want to say it, you just take another deep breath in. And then after 30 of those, you hold your breath for as long as you can. And then once you feel like you need to take a breath, then you take a breath. You don't like push yourself any harder than you need to. But so far, walking out here, I mean, it's freezing. Everybody's in like full clothes and everything. Doesn't feel that bad out. They thought that was pretty funny. Whew. All right, up the hill. Here's this beginning of the stairs. Let's get at it. Dude, one sec, I forgot the light. Alright guys, I just finished the Wim Hof breathing method like challenge thing that I made up. I went up that hill, the cliff, I went up the Swallow Cliff stairs, completely shirtless when it was snowing, and I'm not sure what the temperature is, but I'll put it like right here. So like I'll go check it after this and I'll put it right here. But yeah, it was like pretty cold, but my reflection of it was basically, I felt cold at first, but then I was like, all right, this is gonna be like a process. This is gonna be at least 10 minutes of me being shirtless in this weather. So I'm gonna need to embrace being cold, number one. And number 2, I'm gonna need to figure out how to warm myself without clothes, which is exactly what Wim Hof talks about. He thinks that it's actually easy to climb Mount Everest with anything but shorts on. Like, he only does it with only shorts on. He's I don't want to say the dude's crazy, because he's probably been called crazy like his entire life, but to me, his mindset and the way that he can think about that and solve solutions like that, like inside himself, that is like spectacular. That is the word that I'm looking for. Like, crazy, spectacular. That's what I'm talking about. Wim, if you're watching this, love it, dude. I love it, dude. Maybe I'll come join you climbing Mount Everest someday. That would be awesome. I mean, I'm down. I might end up doing it someday. So yeah, I just finished it. Just like a small version of the Mount Everest climb, shirtless. More like Swallow Cliff and LaGrange. It's much, much, much smaller than Mount Everest. Much smaller. So yeah, I just finished it. I'm going to head into the gym right now, and once I'm done, I'm going over to Starbucks, and then I'm gonna give you that bonus tip that I was talking about earlier. I was thinking about bringing you guys in the gym with me, but I feel like that would be too much of a distraction, and when I'm in the gym, I'm like in the zone. Like, that's when I focus on my mindset, that's when I work on that, and obviously physical strength and endurance, and you know, I just go really hard in the gym, and I really like to focus on myself. So with that being said, I'll see you guys at Starbucks. Alright, so thank you guys for sticking around until the end of the video. As promised, here's the bonus hack for getting more viewers on your Instagram stories. So way to get like an extra 100 to, I've had like max 500 extra viewers on your Instagram stories. Use hashtags, and you don't just use any hashtags, you have to use like huge hashtags. So somebody who I've seen successful with this, her name is Rania Malouk. I forget what her username is, but I'll put it like right here. And then she used the hashtag basketball is life. So she uses that hashtag basketball is life, and like every day she gets an extra like 300 viewers on her Instagram story. But the thing is, when people see those stories, that means that they're going to the hashtag basketball is life, and they viewed the stories through that and not through your profile. So they're kind of just going through everyone else's stories too. So in order to like bring those viewers onto your page, you want to link your username like in the story. So some people are like, why would I put my username in the story when my followers are going to be the ones who see it? Well, when you're using hashtags and those people aren't following you, you want to use your username like where it's clear, like it's right there, smack dab in the center. And I'll put an example right here for you of what you want to do. So you use the hashtag, and then if you don't want the hashtag to be like, you know, in the scene of the story, you can just grab it and then drag it off the screen. And you can do the same thing for location too. So if you use a location and it's like not exactly the right location, or you don't want people to know where you are, just like kind of like minimize it and then drag it off the screen, so that way nobody will see it, but it'll still be, you'll still show up for that location. All right, that's the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in seeing more content like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button, you'll like it, and you hit the bell after you subscribe, so that way you'll be notified every time I release a new video. Leave a comment of what video you want to see next. If you like this Wim Hof challenge, if you want me to do more stuff like that, leave a comment below of what I should do, and I'm down. And with that all being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.